Today's trail is taking us on Interstate 75 heading east toward Fort Lauderdale out of Naples. We're heading out to Wagon Wheel Road, which is a wilderness area out in Collier County. It's about 10 minutes to 4 right now. Sunset is at 20 minutes to 6, so I've got a little under 2 hours to get out to Wagon Wheel Road, find a place to sit on the side of the road, set things up to record sunset. Looking forward to sunset tonight. It should be absolutely spectacular. Beautiful light clouds up in the sky. Wagon Wheel Road, Turner River Road is one of the few areas in Collier County where we can go and get a wide open view. Beautiful prairies, just beautiful landscape out there. Should be spectacular. It's also one of the darkest places in Florida, in fact on the east coast of the United States. Don't know how long I'll be staying there this evening, but looking forward to seeing what it looks like after dark. On the south side here is Picayune Strand State Forest. That's all under restoration right now. In the 1970s, that was going to be developed into one of the largest housing tracts in the world. Took a couple of decades, but they've got the roads pretty much pulled out now. They're all down to dirt roads, and a lot of them are closed. Good friend of mine, Mike Joel, is head ranger out in Picayune Strand. Major wildfire out there earlier in the year, and it's nice to see the fire really cleared out the undergrowth, did its job. This area is still kind of scrubby, but a couple of miles back, you can see the vegetation was growing back, looked healthy, green, lush, beautiful landscape. So I'll be getting off 75 here shortly, heading down State Route 29, and then getting off onto the gravel roads out into Wagon Wheel and Turner River Road.
I've walked this street 1,000 times or more, and I hope that I still do when I'm home. Here, memories flash in front of me, I see them clearly. A life I once had is sealed in this town of concrete and stone.
This is beautiful, just wide open country. The birds are kind of used to me now. They're really chattering out there. It's cool. There's an owl back in the woods behind me. I could hear him a minute ago. I think these clouds that are right behind me here, it looks like they're drifting toward the sunset. So we've got a little while before the sun actually goes down, and I think those clouds are going to be closer over here, so it might give me a really nice panoramic picture. I'm going to see if I can't stitch together a panoramic of this scene as the sun goes down and we get some of that color. Should be spectacular. There's not a whole lot of cloud cover out here, so I'm not exactly sure what the light's going to do at sunset, but big skies, open land, should be beautiful. I'm going to grab a bite to eat real quick and get ready for sunset. think I got a couple of good shots of the sunset there. Not a lot of clouds in the sky tonight, so there wasn't a whole lot of action, but I'm satisfied. That was nice. We'll see how they turn out. Can't wait to get back home and put them in Lightroom and see what I've got there. Birds are starting to fly in now. I don't know if I'll be able to capture them on video. Spend a few more minutes trying to get some footage of birds coming back in. There's a few of them going over there. Interesting, really cool thing I just learned not too long ago. This shadow behind me, see that dark line on the horizon right there? That is actually the Earth's shadow. As the sun sets over there, the Earth is beginning to cast its own shadow, and you can actually see that, and that'll continue to rise over the horizon behind me. Absolutely beautiful, just like a dome kind of rising up that shadow, the shadow of the Earth as the sun sets over there. The opposite is true in the morning, of course, when the sun is rising over there. You see this dome of light begin to rise up, and that I was right here probably 10 years ago and watched that dome just open up and the day start, and it was beautiful because there's just so much sky out here and it's so peaceful. The birds and just the wind, which is now dying down. There's a lot of traffic on the road, but the cars are starting to not be as frequent right now. I think everybody's kind of heading back in. What a great little adventure. Just came out here straight after work this afternoon. I'm going to run home, edit this, and hopefully get it posted maybe tonight or tomorrow night. So thanks for joining me on this little adventure in town. Can't wait to see you on the next trail. So one of the things that I really hope to promote with my channel, Ted's Trails, is that these are everyday adventures. I don't have a big souped up four-wheel drive rig. I'd love one. I'd love a Jeep Wrangler or Toyota 4Runner or something like that. I don't need that. I've got a great Ford minivan. It does great. I'll be off on a gravel road here shortly, and I'm really hoping it's not wet. I've done this road before in a two-wheel drive car, and it's fine. You just kind of have to go slow is all. These are everyday adventures, things that you can get out and do within an hour, hour and a half of where I live here in Naples, Florida. There's so many things that we can see and do. And it's just getting out, it's taking time to explore, being inspired to get out into nature, get out into the woods, see these areas, and do these things and not let obstacles overcome you. For a long time in planning this channel, I really was, a gearhead about it, and I thought I need 4K cameras and I need drones and all of this equipment. And the reality is I don't. I'm recording on my iPhone 7 Plus right now, doing a selfie video. I use a 3-camera shoot. I've got a Canon T5i, and that just fine. Gives me great 1080 video. I don't need 4K yet. I'd love to do that. I aspire to do 4K sometime, and that would have some great advantages, but I get some really great footage using what I already have. I use my phone for some footage, and I use a couple of GoPros, different models of GoPro for specialty things, and it's obvious which shots I use those for. Sound gear, I've got some good sound gear. I think sound is important. I think music is important. Titling is important. Production values are important. And I've been able to develop those skills over the past 15 years that I've been seriously creating video to the point where I'm able to do this now. So it's just an opportunity for me to get out and explore. I've done a lot of these things before. I'm going out and exploring, bringing them back to my family. Everyday adventures. I worked a full day at work today. My wife and daughters are all involved in separate things tonight, so I've got an evening. I'm going to go out and explore. Should be a beautiful night for it. And again, just being inspired to get out into nature and see some sights that otherwise you might not see. And who knows how long some of this might still be around. Some of these roads are actually slated to become 6-lane highways over the next 10 to 20 years.